T G T G T G T G Tinselin, Tinselin, T G Grumble and a Groddle, Tinselin, 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 la la la, Tinselin, Tinselin, a Grumble and a Groddle, Tinselin, 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 la la.
Chapter 9. The Strange and Magical Ceremony Scarf. Winter doesn't wake up real fast. In fact, when she wakes up, she sits on her bed and pulls her blankets up to her chin. She's pretty sure she didn't sleep a wink last night. Not even a wink. And today is the day before, which is supposed to be the third happiest day of the year. Plus, tonight is the Santa Clausification ceremony, and Winter has waited her whole life to go. So today should be an even doubler happy day. But Winter is not feeling happy, let alone doubly happy. She saunters down the hall to the kitchen and sulks at the kitchen table. She pokes at her ornaments cereal. Everyone else is extra happy. Joy is humming, Holly and Nick are whispering about something, and Santa is laughing while he feeds Freeze. Even Freeze, who doesn't even know it's the day before because he's just youngster and doesn't know anything, seems extra happy. Winter rests her forehead on the table and sighs. Winter, is everything all right? Joy asks Winter. Winter shakes her head. I'm not having a very Merry Christmas time right now, Winter mumbles. She lifts her head and sees that her entire family is staring at her. Is there anything you want to tell us? Santa asks. Anything, I don't know, strange going on? Winter lifts her head. Did he just say strange? Her whole family is making sideways eyes at each other. Maybe she should tell them. Maybe they'd believe her. Maybe then she'd have to tell them. Winter lifts her head. Did he just say strange? Her whole family is making sideways eyes at each other. Maybe she should tell them. Maybe they'd believe her. But then she'd have to tell them all the naughty stuff she'd been doing, snooping on Nick, trying to sneak into the elf's workshop, running into the what-if woods, and if they don't believe her, then she'll get shoveled. And the last thing Winter feels like right now is being shoveled on the day before. Winter shakes her head and sulks through the rest of her breakfast. Eventually everyone leaves except for Holly. Well, little sister of mine, Holly says, leaning against the counter, you obviously need to change your pants. Huh? It seems to me that you put on the wrong pants this morning. Winter looks down at her pants. They have no holes, they are green, and they are clean. What's wrong with my pants? Winter asks. Those are grumpy pants, Holly replies. And today is the day before, and you cannot wear grumpy pants on the day before. Winter can't help it. She starts to smile. Holly's being silly. Unless, Holly continues, unless it's not your pants. Maybe it's your shoes. Let me see, Holly says, bending down to pretend inspect Winter's shoes. Winter tries to pull her foot away, but Holly grabs it. It is your shoes, Holly says. You are wearing grumpy shoes. She drops Winter's foot, stands up, and puts her hands on her hips. Only one way to fix this problem, she says. I am not changing my shoes, Winter starts to protest, but Holly interrupts. Shopping. We must go shopping for new shoes. Wait, what? Are you serious? Shopping? For real? For new shoes? Well, I do have 2 snowbucks, and I can't very well let my sister walk around all day in grumpy shoes, but before Holly can finish, Winter jumps up and gives her a big hug. Winter talks all the way down Christmas Tree Trail and across the town star. By the time they get to Jingle Bell Boulevard, Holly has to remind Winter to breathe. The boulevard is a bustle, with adults working till their working's done, and the mall is super busy with shoppers. At the mall, Holly helps Winter pick out some new shoes that are very fashion. But when Winter asks Holly if she's going to buy new shoes too with her other snowbuck, Holly shakes her head and takes Winter's hand. She leads Winter through the stream of shoppers, past the cider shop, past the wrapping paper store, past the store of stuffies, to a store at the very end of the mall. Winter wonders where they are going, But when Holly finally stops, Winter's eyes get wide. "The ceremony scarf store?" Winter asks in disbelief. "But I'm not allowed in there. Only Kidlet and older are." But Winter doesn't finish because she realizes she's Kidlet now. "Tonight you are attending your very first Santa Clausification ceremony," Holly says, smiling, "which means you need a ceremony scarf." With all the strange and magical things that had been happening, Winter had totally forgot about her ceremony scarf. Holly leads her into the store, and Winter can hardly believe what she sees. There are so many scarves, and each one is unique. Some sparkle like fairy wings, some are soft and warm like bow beast fur, some are green and silky like the elves, some are brown and furry like reindeer fuzz. Some have Christmas lights, some have Christmas trees, and some are even candy cane striped. "We all have one," Holly says to Winter. "Anyone that can attend the ceremony has a scarf, and you can choose any scarf you want. Now, some people choose scarves fashioned after their jobs, like the town wrappers have scarves covered in bows and tree decorations. Other people have scarves that are after strange and magical creatures, like this one here." Holly holds up a shiny silver scarf covered in tinsel. "A Tinselton scarf, I believe," she says. "Or some are after songs or places in North Polington, or even favorite games. Look, a reindeer tag scarf. Anyway, it's totally up to you, Winter. Take your time, look around, and choose carefully. Because whatever scarf you choose, you will have for the rest of your life. No exchanges." Winter begins to look around. They are all so lovely. How can she possibly decide? She's so excited. She almost doesn't hear it at first. "Winter, come see us," something whispers. Winter looks around, then she looks up. The last time she heard something like this, she was standing under a sky full of squiggles. But there's nothing above her now except roof. "Winter, you must come see us," it whispers again. Winter looks to where she thinks the whisper is coming from. She walks through the rows of scarves, her hands skimming them as she walks by. It sounds like it's coming from the back of the store. "Winter," the voice whispers again. But there's nobody around. She's standing in front of a row of scarves that are all green and shiny. Elf scarves, maybe? "Winter, we are here. We are waiting for you." And without really knowing what she's doing, she starts to remove the green scarves, one at a time. "Winter," the whispers continue. Winter starts to remove them faster, frantically almost, until she gets to the last one. She lifts it off the hanger to reveal what's behind it. And then she drops the scarf when she sees it. Right in front of her is the single most beautiful scarf Winter has ever seen. It looks like it's made of ribbons of all different colors, and even though the scarf is simply hanging, the ribbons appear to be moving ever so slightly, rippling somehow, subtly in the air. Winter is mesmerized. "Winter, we are here, waiting." Winter doesn't even have to guess this time. She knows for certain that the whispers are coming from the scarf. "That scarf is talking to you," Winter's head voice says. Winter nods. Of course it is. It's a strange and magical ceremony scarf. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't the one scarf that Winter wants be a scarf that whispers, "Come see us"? "I don't really have time for this today," Winter sighs. She feels a hand on her shoulder. Holly has come up behind her. "Oh, Winter," Holly says, staring at the scarf. "A ribboner scarf. I've never seen anything like it. It's beautiful." "And it talks," Winter almost says out loud, but she stops herself just in time. Instead, she just nods. "Well, go on, take it," Holly nudges. "Do you think it's the one?" Winter asks, a little unsure of whether or not she actually wants a whispering, strange, and magical ceremony scarf. Like Holly said, no exchanges. "I think that scarf was made for you," Holly winks. Winter reaches out and lifts it off the hanger. Maybe it can keep her pet squiggle company. For a moment she wonders what a pet squiggle in a ceremony scarf would talk about. She listens, but the scarf doesn't seem to have anything else to say. She walks with Holly to the front of the store to give the ceremony scarf worker their snowbuck. The lady looks puzzled when Winter holds up her scarf. "Is that from here?" she asks Winter. Yeah," Winter says. I found it in the back, behind the green elfie scarves." "Strange," the lady says, eyeing the scarf. "I don't remember seeing it in here before." Then she shrugs. "Ceremony scarf maker must have just made it. Lucky girl, it's a beauty." Winter thanks her and walks back home with Holly, her new shoes, and her strange and magical ceremony scarf. She shoves it into her closet and decides not to worry about it right now. She is almost late for the snow angel decorating contest at Poinsettia Park. "Something about this Christmas time has got to be merry," Winter declares, "and winning the snow angel decorating contest would be merry for sure." And so she heads off to Poinsettia Park, determined to win and to be merry. Or better yet, marshmallow-tastic. It will be marshmallow-tastic, Winter decides. The most marshmallow-tastic snow angel decorating contest of all time. That is, unless something strange and magical happens.